Good afternoon. We're coming on the air now with breaking news from Charlottesville, Virginia. That is the scene over the last 24 hours of violent clashes between white nationalists and counter-protesters in the streets of Charlottesville. And just moments ago, this shocking video we're going to show you right now, a car barreling down the street, that's 4th and Water Street in Charlottesville, and apparently ramming in to counter-protesters, the white nationalists on the scene. Eva Pilgrim is in Charlottesville right now. And Eva, you could see the chaos, you can see the commotion right there. Tell us what you've heard.
Well, George, you can see the actual intersection where this happened right behind me. The two other cars that were hit in that aftermath still sitting there in that intersection. People's things just thrown on the ground. We've spoken to several witnesses who tell us that they were having, their counter-protesters were marching. They met right near this location here. They had a moment where they celebrated, and the next thing they knew, when they looked up, a car, a silver or gray two-door car, came barreling down the hill and started hitting people. People have described it to us. They were literally plowing through people, people flying up around them. Many people telling us they had to jump out of the way. When we actually got down here on the scene, we're walking through what was left of that crowd. You could see people laid out on the street, paramedics working on them, people wrapping up their legs. Multiple times I heard law enforcement and medics asking the crowd, do you know of anyone else that has been hurt in this accident? They were trying to find all the people that had been hurt, all the people that were on the ground, whose friends were tending to them in that immediate aftermath. And you can see here now, riot police behind us. They have blocked off this area. They have moved people out of the way as they try to make this downtown area of Charlottesville safe again.
And the leaders of the white nationalist rally have already called on their supporters to disperse in the wake of the governor of Virginia declaring a state of emergency. President Trump has now tweeted out in the last hour as well. I'm here with Cecilia Vega, our senior White House correspondent, saying the president's saying we must stand against hate.
We must stand against hate. We must be united and condemn all that hate stands for. But George, I want to say this tweet came out at 1:19 p.m. The president has faced some criticism for that delayed response. In fact, the First Lady was the first person inside the White House to make the first tweet. Her tweet came out about 45 minutes. The first reaction, actually, we heard from the White House came on Twitter from the First Lady saying, "Our country encourages freedom of speech, but let's communicate without hate in our heart. No good comes from violence. Hashtag Charlottesville." And I just want to also weigh in, George, the Charlottesville mayor responded to President Trump not long after his tweet, saying, and he thanked him at long last for condemning hate speech and action. So the president is facing some criticism for that delayed response. We are waiting to hear from him. Of course, you know, he's in his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey, that working vacation, they're calling it. We expect him to weigh in on this soon.
Yeah, he's supposed to speak around 3 p.m. Cecilia Vega, thanks very much again. Violent clashes on the streets of Charlottesville, Virginia. A car has rammed into a crowd of counter-protesters. It appears that several are injured. We're going to stay on top of this, and we'll be back when we have more. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.